K. Hit
Yeah,
100K.
we did it. We did it. 100K, yo. This shit's crazy though. I'm gonna
How
hit up
about
the
that,
YouTube
Paulie?
channel and get the plaque.
Yeah. No, when no matter what guest we got on, when you get the plaque, we're gonna have to bring you on there with the plaque and shit. Whoever we got on there and shit that night. When
Oh yeah.
because I know they gotta ship it to you and shit.
Yeah, yeah.
I'm
I gotta go on there and still like type to them and shit.
right, yeah. No, that's dope. Congratulations, though. Shoot.
Thank you,
Make
man.
that this fun. Take
I
that,
didn't think it was
Tyler.
gonna. Yeah, that's crazy, yo. We catching up.
Yeah,
He's at 140. I think I can catch him now. Honestly, like his subscriber account,
like,
I could vest him in like a month probably.
probably, dog, because it's just gonna keep getting higher and higher.
Yeah.
It's gonna keep getting higher. Hey, I'm about to ride by the since I'm over here and shit. I'm gonna ride by that Detroit sign, the Hollywood style Detroit sign, so the people can see it. This is the revealing. It's only been up for 2 days, so let me see if I can flip my camera around.
Where did they put this shit at?
Right over here in Southwest, in my neighborhood, right in the hood and shit. Between this bitch probably is good. It's gonna blow down probably while I'm driving by. It's somewhere up here. I drove by 2 days ago. I was going to a job on the east side. I had to go up 94. It's right, like literally right in my hood and shit, Southwest. It's
Is
right
like
here.
sit on the hill, like the Hollywood sign.
Yeah, it's kind of, but they was trying to act like you gonna be able to see it from airplanes and shit. But that's a joke. Did you see that diss track that dude from Detroit did? Fuck is his name? Damn, Cash. Forgot his name, but my bad, dog. If you watch this, but no, he did a diss track on the sign and shot a video the day it went up. But they're doing more landscaping because when I drove by here the other day, I seen them doing all that landscaping and shit. Fuck is this motherfucker? Damn, it might have been before Liver Noise. Now that I think about it, because I'm already almost downtown and shit, and I
Yeah,
ain't
that shit
passed.
look like where you driving right now. Look like right near Granite Run Mall. Look like near me, kinda.
Yeah, this is I'm over by the boulevard at 94. I'm heading towards downtown. If I keep heading straight, I'm gonna be
That's fun.
downtown.
You got 94. We got 95.
Yeah, this the route to Chicago. You take 94 all the way to Chicago and shit straight to Chicago. Yeah, I must have fucking it must be the other way on Illinois. I
You
mean on
never heard of I
94.
95? You ever hear I 95?
That song I
Yeah,
95.
yeah, yeah. It goes all the way from like Massachusetts to Florida. It goes through Philly, New York. Goes through everywhere.
Yeah, I'm gonna just go ahead and hop off the freeway because I know it ain't down this far and shit. Gas prices is too high just to be cruising around downtown and shit. I do kind of want to see what it looks like because 20 days from now is the NFL draft here in Detroit. I ain't even know
Yo,
the
that's
NFL
cool.
draft was gonna be.
Yeah,
Yeah, I ain't know they made a big deal about it, but they're
yeah.
like
We did
shutting
that. We
down
had it in Philly
Baltimore.
at the Art Museum one year. I couldn't go. I was on probation. I couldn't leave the crib. But I wanted to go, but it was dope in Philly, man. They had it at the art museum and shit. So if it's like that in Detroit, you guys gonna have a great fucking time.
Yeah, they're building all types of shit down there. They had a big jumbotron screen in the middle of downtown counting down the days from like 120 days. It's like 20 days now and shit to the draft. But they got like some kind of boardwalk thing. They got half downtown shut down. Fuck it, because they're building shit for it. I didn't even
You
know
got
it was a big deal. They had the
you probably
Final
got a
Four
low
here.
pick. What's your pick
Uh,
this year? You know the pick
oh
this
yeah, we
year?
don't. Yeah, we don't got any high picks, but we do got a
Yeah.
lot of picks. Like they're looking at cornerbacks and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? Fuck. I'm gonna jump off here at Trumbull. I used to stay right over here off Trumbull 94. It's by the Motor City Casino. That used to be my spot, the Motor City Casino, and by where the you might have heard of Tiger Stadium, where the
Yeah, yeah.
Tigers used to play. They tore it down. Well, they didn't tear it down. They kind of turned it into like for little league games and shit. They downgraded it and shit because they built a new stadium for them, Comerica Park. Yeah,
Yeah, that was
that's
one of the
one
oldest
stadium.
stadiums too. That was like old that was one of the oldest stadiums still in play, I heard for a minute.
Yeah, it was. And it was like that though. You would get seats in there, and you might have a pillar in front of you. You can't even see the fucking field and shit because they
There was a
had like
state
seats on top of seats.
yeah, we had a junk like that in North Philly where the Philadelphia Athletics used to play. You know the Athletics are from here
Right.
originally, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Now they stole everything from us. The same thing with the Warriors used to be from Philly too.
Oh, for real? I didn't know
Yeah,
that.
Will Chamberlain was on the Philadelphia Warriors, and then when they went to San Fran, he went over there, and he came back to the Sixers like the next year, and then he got traded to the Lakers eventually.
Yeah, I didn't even know that. Look, I'm gonna show
Yeah,
you. I'll show you.
I used to always get like Warriors hats and like athletics hats, like throwbacks. People like, why are you wearing the Warriors shit? I'm like, it's Philadelphia Warriors, moron.
Man,
Throwback shit. That
teams be
shit's fire.
changing so much, dog. Shit fucks me up like the Raiders, dog. How many different times they switch cities up, dog? That shit's crazy. They be shooting from Oakland to LA, Oakland to LA to fucking Vegas now, fucking. But everybody from LA is still a Raiders fan. Like we had the lynch mob all in. They're like, we were talking about. We had Dazzy Dion. We was talking about the playoffs because the Lions was in it, and we were playing the Rams. We beat the Rams, and we was talking to Dazzy D about it. He was like, I don't really even give a fuck because I'm a Raiders fan. So he's
Well,
from
I mean, it's
LA and
weird too.
shit,
Like, let's say you're from Las Vegas though, like, and like the Raiders just
bro.
moved there. Like, a lot of people from Vegas like supported other teams because like they didn't have a
Yeah,
team. Now what? They just go be a Raiders fan? You know what I mean? This shit don't make no
bro.
sense.
Yeah, no, I don't.
Look, you see
Well,
that? We
Vegas
killing
is
it right
one.
now in views. We got 142 views right now. You see that? 142
Yeah,
viewers
smash like,
watching.
y'all. Smash like on the way in.
Yeah,
Chestermcfly just hit 100K, y'all.
hell yeah, yo. We go get that
Smash
plaque.
like. Yeah, drop a comment. Let us know where you at.
I want
What
to be like,
country you in? What city you in? Where the fuck you in?
yeah, I want to be like fresh and fit and have that shit like behind me every time. Every time they talk or like a real content creator had that thing, so it looks like they official. You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
you got to get the super chats on here and shit. Get the super chat. That's what I'm working at.
Yeah,
I'm almost there. We'll probably be able
yeah, I
to get
did that.
super chats
I
and
did
more
that
than
already. I did that, but nobody ever does it. You know what I mean?
I don't even. I didn't see the option, but I'm live with you, so I don't. I guess I don't get the option and shit.
Yeah. No, I got
But
that, and I got stickers and all that shit. I
all
did all
right.
that. I never got
Yeah,
anybody to do it yet.
we're just right there. We're almost there and shit. We're like I forgot what it was, like 300,000 views away from getting monetized. It just took us a lot longer, dog, because they fucking cracked us in the head. You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
that's why I tell people them strikes are no joke, dog. They fucking because they really penalize your ass. Here go to
That
famous Motor City Casino. This bitch lit up all blue and shit at night.
is that a Native American casino?
No, this is Detroit casino. Actually, native because they've always had Native American casinos in Michigan, but they were up north. But
Uh,
Greektown Casino, the first casino, or that wasn't the first one. The MGM Grand was one of the first. Greektown Casino, one of the biggest ones here in Detroit, was fucking actually owned by like part owned by one of the
hello. Somebody
what up,
bro, H.
dog?
You got one. That's good, yo.
Hello. Yeah, what up, though? Smash that like button. Shout
Hell
out to
yeah.
Wadaboo, Widaboo. Shout
You
out to
good at
Widaboo.
pronunciation. I'm terrible at that shit. I try to read people's
I
names. I
probably
butcher
fucked it
them shit.
all up too and shit. Hey,
Better
did
than
you watch
me.
that live with Necro? I want to get Necro back on just to do that, like just to have him do like what he does on his lives. I didn't, dog. See, I wasn't hip to all that shit. How Necro be getting down like that? He be clowning motherfuckers. That should be having me rolling. Like if you're sensitive and you got thin skin, you don't want to tap in live with Necro because he finna roast your ass and shit.
But that's what I used to
Everywhere
do
you
on Facebook though. That's why I can't get monetized on Facebook or Instagram, even though I got the views. You know what I mean? Is
go.
they just I've been reported so much from Talib and all his stands and shit that's just impossible at this point.
That's his Karens, dog. They ain't stands, they're Karens.
I'm from Philly and uh
I'm from Detroit. I'm about to show y'all what Tiger Stadium. This is where Tiger Stadium used to be. This was Tiger Stadium. They put a bunch of like little. They put a bank in this bitch too. What the fuck? My boy Money Mall, who's the vice president of the Hood Smoker podcast, he's working here. He does welding. He's in the pipe fitters union, but he does welding. He works on all these big buildings. Working
is
bridge.
that me? Oh, there we go. That was me that froze. That wasn't you.
You were froze. I didn't.
Yeah.
You didn't see froze on my end. But yeah, this is the old Tiger Stadium. This used to be Tiger Stadium right here. People were here picking up these red. See how the streets red brick? People were like coming here for souvenirs, getting the red bricks when they tore Tiger
No
Stadium
shit.
down. I should hit Jamal up and shit and fucking see where he's at. Hold on,
Yeah,
I'm gonna pull up a food.
I had a rock from the Spectrum when they knocked that shit down.
Well, see, they kind of made it like another diamond, but they like let kids come in here and shit. Says Detroit police. Oh, I better get the fuck out of here. I'm all in the white line. The fuck is this Detroit police shit? What the fuck? That's
What?
some new shit.
Oh, it's a
And
police
then,
station.
yeah, I don't know what she's doing, taking pictures of flowers and shit. Oh, shit, they seen flowers in Detroit. We're gonna get pictures and shit. They call this part Corktown, this area and shit. There's a lot of after hours, all these bars over here, a lot of Irish pubs and shit. It's like
It looked
that's why they
like
call it Corktown.
they redoing it, like kind of like Philly. What do they call that?
Now this has always kind of looked like that around here and shit. There's always been these bars over here that it's like the Irish area and shit. Like when St. Patrick's Day comes, this is where everybody comes. Look at this bar. You can see all the grain on everything. Irish American Club. Well, this is like the Irish neighborhood. Even though there's not too many Irish people that live here, this is where they all come to party at and shit. I had a bunch of
That's
CDs
cool.
stole out my truck right here at this pawn shop one time. I was parked on the side right there. Back in the
Yeah, that's
days, they
crazy.
popped.
You still got CDs in your truck now, don't you?
Yeah, I got CDs in my truck. Hell yeah, I be bumping that shit. Family in right now and shit. I was just don't do it. I be listening to sports talk radio too and shit. Cause shit on the radio be bullshit unless I put on Bluetooth something. I throw. Arizona, Slim name dropped Arizona. Shout out Black Antonio.
Shout out Southwest connection, baby.
Yeah, we Southwest all over the place. Southwest Detroit, Southwest Philly, Southwest American. We all
Shout
over.
out to India too. Shout out to India, the Philippines. Hell
Yeah.
yeah.
Salute to India. Come check out
Sure.
the Hood Smoker podcast. Show us some love.
I just saw some dude from India, this guy rapping the other day, couldn't speak English with this guy, yo, and he was actually fucking incredible. I was actually really surprised. I didn't know hip hop's big out there. I guess it's international, you know?
Yeah, hip hop's big everywhere, dog. Everywhere. Like a lot of those Necro fans that were tapping in, there was a couple from Iran and shit, and he was like blazing them, dog. He was like, the one dude had long hair, and he was like, "You a girl? Or what? You got girls there?" He was like, "Won't they chop your head off in your country? Where you from?" He's like, "Iran." He was like, he couldn't talk good English. He was like, "Won't they chop your head off for long hair?" Damn, I thought I was getting flicked. I heard the sirens and shit. I'm like, these
Oh shit.
motherfuckers. I'd have stayed live though if I do get pulled over. I always do. I record them bitches now.
Yeah, that'd be a good video.
Yeah, hell yeah, we go viral on that shit. Every time that what do they call that? The money shot. And the cops pull
Yeah.
up and see it. That's the money shot. Some of the motherfucking YouTubers want to go to jail because they know that shit's gonna go viral. Fuck all that. I got
Yeah,
a
fuck
record and
that.
shit. I
I
go to
got
jail.
family and shit. I ain't trying to go to jail.
Yeah, and plus, fucking, they gonna probably keep me in there for a minute. Even if I get out, I'm gonna be in there for a minute. At
I
least to
told you
fucking.
yeah, I told you I almost got in a fight the other day, right? On the bus.
Mhm.
Did I tell you about that shit?
Yeah. Well, Brother King X was on the bus. He takes a bus to work in the morning early, like 4 in the morning, 3 in the morning. And fucking somebody pulled a gun out on someone while he was on the bus and shit the other day. He was talking about it in the chat while we were live. I don't know if you were tuned in that night. It was a night it was a
A
I
pew pew.
know.
A pew pew. Say pew pew.
Yeah, yeah.
A pew pew. Yeah,
I'll
that
show
happened.
you. This, we're almost by with Antonio when he performed and shit with Dice on stage and Brother Marquise was there for two live crew.
It's crazy how everything's like really spaced out there, man. Like it's not like Philly where
That's
everything's like
like it is
really
right
like
here on
close.
the ad. That's just right here. Here, I'll take you through my neighborhood. You'll see how it's all one way
There's a
streets
lot
and
of
shit.
like streets that only like a couple of houses on it. It looks like, or you know
Yeah,
what I
it's like
mean?
yeah, that's how it is here. But I'll show you I'll show you I'll drive through my neighborhood, like my actual where I grew up at. We'll fucking up my block. But over here and shit, fucking this is Michigan Avenue. This used to be the direct shot to Chicago before they built 94 back in the old days. Because Purple Gang in Detroit, they were the ones who did the Valentine's Day massacre. They worked for Al Capone. Cause we can
I
get to
know all about that.
Chicago in like yeah, we can get to Chicago in like 3 hours. They call us sister cities. But yeah, I'm coming up to the Sting right now, Sting nightclub where Blantonio performed at when he was here in Detroit. But yeah, the Ave
I'm
is Like anywhere on Michigan Avenue, no matter where you're at, the suburbs, all the way down to Chicago from Detroit, there's hookers, dog. It don't matter everywhere, dog. This is where all the hookers are at, dog.
Ladies
And
of the
then,
night.
yeah, whatever you want to
Shout
call
out
it.
to the Philippines, yo. Shout out to the Philippines,
My
yo.
boy
I told
Rose
you.
is Detroit tattoos, and this is the Sting. This is where I'll slow down. Sting Gentlemen's Club. This is where Plantonio and them performed at with Brother Marquise. That's the Sting.
Oh, that's a club? It look
Yeah,
like a mosque.
it's a strip club. Yeah. But I'm gonna take you through. I'll take you through some of the side streets. The houses are all like close together. They're all like duplexes or whatever you want to call them, flats, 2-story flats, two family flats, and they're like real close together. You know what I'm saying? But my block where I grew up out on Carson, they tore a lot of shit down. The Serranos came to town, and we ain't never had no Serranos. You heard of the Serranos?
Yeah, like a Spanish gang, right?
Yeah, they actually South America, but they came to America and they recruited well, because Serrano means southerner in Spanish, but they actually started in fucking what's it called, South America, and they learned to bang from the Bloods and Crips when they were in L.A. They seen how they did it and how they were getting away with it, so they were like, we know we can get away with it in our country in South America. You know what I'm saying? We can get away with it, whatever over there and shit. So and that's how they got so big. But when I was in prison, people were telling me they're like, when you get out of prison, there's gonna be this gang, Serranos and Norteños. You got to watch for them, this and that. And sure enough, they was beefing with the Latin counts from Chicago. They're in Detroit, but that's where they came from, and they burnt down all. It happened to be accounts were in my neighborhood. They had some spots out there, dope
Were they
spots. Like
Brazilian? Are they Brazilian? Like that part of South America, or like
yeah, like
Spanish South America?
city of God, yeah, Portuguese.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. I got a cousin who lives in Brazil. I got a lot of family in South America, actually.
Did you ever see that movie City of God?
No.
That's a dope ass movie, dog. It's not in English, but they got the subtitles, and it's cold, dog. It's one of the most gangsterest movies in the world, dog. That shit is so out cold, dog. Like when I first seen it, I was at my boy AD's house and his brother, and they're Mexican, you know what I'm saying? And so I see the subtitles, and I don't know what the fuck they're saying. So I'm thinking they know. So I look at AD, and I'm like, yo, what are they saying? He was like, I don't know. He's like, they're speaking Portuguese. He was like, after you watching long enough, you kind of know what they're saying. You don't even gotta know what they're saying and shit. But it's gangster as fuck. It's a dope ass movie. City of God, and they made a City of God too. It's pretty dope. I recommend anybody to check it out. It's like a classic
I got,
movie.
the Eagles are playing there next year. I got a cousin, like I said, down there, and he lives in like St. Paulo, and that's where the Eagles are playing at. So I told him, like, yo, just because we related, you got to be an Eagles fan, yo. So I'm telling him to go to the fucking game in Brazil because that shit's going to be fire, yo. I think they might be playing like the Lions or something. You should look that
Yeah.
shit up. I forget who they're playing. They're playing in Brazil. Are the Lions playing any out of country games next year that you know of?
I don't know. I know they played in London. I think uh last year or the year before they played over there in
Yeah.
England. But we got the Philippines. Shout out to the Philippines. I got a aunt that's Filipino. Shout out that y'all got flea markets and shit like this.
Yeah, we got flea markets. That's
And
cool that
then
you
there's
call it.
this
That's what we call it here. Because in California, they call it swap meets and shit. That's what Antonio said to me. Like, there's a swap meet. You mean flea market?
and this is I'm about to show you the Detroit Twin Towers in Southwest Detroit. This is my neighborhood, this shit, but I'm right up my block, Carson, this shit. We call these Twin Towers and shit. I'm gonna show you this shit.
Was it like the
Fuck.
Watts Tower?
Nah, they ain't real big, but we call them the Twin Towers. They're ghetto. It's Detroit and shit, you know what I'm
Man,
saying?
them
But
roads look like they hurting, yo. We
ah
got some
man,
old
dog,
highways
yeah.
like
That's
that.
why I had to go get a truck, dog. I had to get a truck. I went and got a fucking what's it called? Shit, I can't even think of the name. So it's a
That shit look
seven.
like I-76. Like, we got an old road in Philly look like that called
This
I-76.
Denver got the worst roads in America. The potholes and shit like that. Like you need 4-wheel drive and a truck in Detroit. You wouldn't think that being the Motor City. See that one tower off to the right? might not be able to see it, but we're getting on them. There's one on the
White, yeah, I
left,
see it.
one on the
Yeah.
right.
White building.
Yeah.
I see some white building.
We know there's one. Yeah, there's two of them on both sides of the street. We used to line up. Cash flow posse would be on one side of this street, this central. They'd be on the left side. We were the young guns. We'd be on the right side, and it would be like a fucking riot. We would 50 of them on one side, 50 of us on one side. That's when we fought. You know what I'm saying? Not shooting people. I mean, people were getting shot, but we would fight for like it
Yeah,
looked
yeah.
like
That's
a
what it's
riot.
about.
Yeah, we'd fight for like fucking a half hour until one side comes running out with a gun and then everybody scatters and shit. Like, fuck it. That's how it used to be back in the days. When I was young, I was like 13, 14, 15, shit like that. Yeah, this
Yeah.
Southwest Twin Towers.
There's been a couple big shootings in Philly the past couple of days where like a whole
Oh
bunch of
yeah,
people be
man, I
getting
know
shot up.
Philly. Oh no shit. Shout out to Beanie Siegel, man. I still like
I love
he's
Beanie,
the
yo.
yeah, dog. I state property, and I was in locked up when that came out. Man, I love that shit.
I
Freeway,
seen Petey Crack at
Green.
his show. I was at
Oh yeah,
what you call
what?
Method Man, Redman concert, and I
Yeah,
seen Petey Crack there with like he had like a shark or something on his neck. It looked like.
yeah. This is my neighborhood right here. This 2300. This is where I grew up at right here.
Yeah,
But see
those
how
blue
these streets,
houses.
yeah, see
Those,
those one way streets? They're real narrow. You know how many mirrors I took off and shit? Fucking driving down these streets and these motherfuckers don't. I done gotten so many accidents. I used to stay in these apartments coming up. I'll show you this shit. This is Carson and Pitt. This is like one of the most like known blocks in Southwest Detroit at one
how far
time.
is this from? Yeah, where's it? How far is like 8 Mile from here? I'm just curious. That's on the other side or something, probably.
Yeah, 8 miles, probably about 15, 20 minutes away. But that's the Carson apartments. These bitches done burned down like three times and they build them back up and shit. Fucking, but
Hmm.
this is my block. I drive up my street and shit, but I lived on the other side. But see how narrow it is now?
Yeah,
Then we got
yeah,
the
yeah,
speed
yeah.
bumps and
That's like
shit.
Philly streets are like narrow like that too, though, like in Center City
Yeah,
and
all
shit.
one ways and shit like that. You
Yeah,
got
yeah,
one
yeah, yeah,
way.
yeah. Yeah, that's the whole Center. Yeah, all of Philly's like that because Philly's an old
Um,
city.
they started putting these in because we got street races. You know what I'm saying? So they
Yeah, I
put
hate. Yeah, we got them shits too. They suck.
this burner and spring wells coming up and shit.
Yeah,
Carson.
it looks like Delaware County. It looks like where I live, kind of. Like it looks like right near Upper Darby. Like the way the buildings are shaped, like the boxy shaped buildings and shit.
Yeah, and we got a lot of graffiti and shit, a lot of shit like that. Like fucking, they let them paint shit. It used to be all gang tagging, but the gangs ain't as big as it was. But yeah, there's a taco truck. We got those all over the place. You got taco trucks.
Yeah, yeah, we got them in Center City. All near like the hospitals and the universities and shit. They're all parked on the side and shit.
We got them all over the place. Fucking all over the place. Like some restaurants everywhere. That's why they call it Mexican Town. All these Mexican restaurants and shit. Everything's in Spanish and shit.
That's
But
like the
really,
Italian market. The Italian market used to be Italian. Now it's like all Mexican. We call it the Mexican market now.
yeah, well, really, it's like the melting pot of Detroit. That's what it is. Like every race, but they call it Mexican Town. Yeah. My kids went to this school right here and shit till we got moved out the hood, Way Academy and shit right there.
Hmm.
Yo, shit, I lost my brakes right here one time. And this minivan I had, the brakes went out. And I had to run up on this sidewalk right here. And I almost ran over, I don't know how many people. That's when I learned emergency brakes work. You know what I'm saying? That's when I learned that. Look at this dope ass girl. Guess this guess who this see let's see if Chester McFly can guess who this guitar player is. I'll go slow. I don't give a fuck if motherfuckers getting mad.
Lenny Kravitz.
Yeah.
I was right.
Yeah.
That's my Jewish brother right there. You know that?
Oh no shit. And this is that
Yeah, he's
cemetery I was telling
Kravitz,
you
man.
about.
That's think of the last name, Kravitz, man. That's Jewish as shit.
Yeah. And this is
His
what
mom
man
was the mom on
cemetery.
Good Times. You know that? His mom was
Oh,
on not Good Times. Was it Good Time? Not Good Times. The Jeffersons. His mom was on the Jeffersons, married to the white dude.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, that was Lenny
Mm-mm.
Kravitz's mom.
This is that cemetery I was telling you about when the feds pulled up on me and all that shit. Be hanging out here with me cemetery. We call it cemetery side.
Is it a functioning cemetery still?
Oh hell yeah. It's like
Because
one
we
it's
got one like near me that's like abandoned that looks similar.
no
Like,
it's functioning. It's either the biggest one in Detroit or the second biggest one. Not sure.
you ain't got no abandoned cemeteries out there?
No, not that I know of.
Yeah, one like went bankrupt, like right around the corner from me. Like people be like in there like party and shit's all fucked up.
Uh, well, I guess people don't want to see Southwest Detroit, so I'm gonna go ahead and flip the screen around. Hold on. All right. Yeah, I just right. It's different around here, though. A lot of shit happens. But yeah, no, 100K, dog. Shit,
Yeah.
100K. That's
Yeah,
what's
when I
up.
get off, I'm gonna go on that thing and I'm gonna try to apply to get that plaque. Cause they won't just send it to you. You gotta apply for that shit.
Yeah, get that shit, dog. Get that shit for real. I don't
It's
give a
like the
fuck if we go fucking Ice Cube on or somebody like that. Fucking, we gonna present it.
I hear you.
Type
Why?
in.
It's
Where's everybody at? Where you, we got a
my
three
girl
hours.
my girl's down here.
Uh,
No, my girl's down here. The kids are upstairs. You know what I mean? I always run away from when I go live because they be wilding y'all during the day. That's why a lot of times when you guys go live, I'm late because they get embarrassed and shit and screaming. You know what I mean?
yeah,
Then I
yeah,
could jump in afterwards when everything's calmed down. That's what I try to do. That's why I'm always like on the move or like hiding or walking around. It's not because I'm just fidgety. That's why I was like, these guys probably think I'm fucking fidgety. It's like walking around. I'm trying to get out the noise. Yeah, yeah. That's what I'm always trying to get away from you animals fighting in the background.
hell yeah. Shit,
But yeah,
yeah,
it's crazy though. 100K, babe.
yeah, dog. That's fucking crazy. 100K, 100K.
I went from 8 to
Fast,
100K in like
dude.
a
All we
month,
got them bitches fast.
like 2 months. Yeah, it wasn't
Like
nothing.
Paul Van Dam.
Yeah.
You was kicking shit like
I
Jackie
told you them
Chan.
John, yeah, them Johns, the Van Damme Johns was like weird. I did a couple of them that blew up, and at first they wasn't doing nothing until I went to bed. I guess the time zone difference because like India and like the Philippines love that motherfucker, and then they
Yeah,
watched it at nighttime when I was sleeping, and then that shit blew up.
hell yeah. Now I watched
They're a
that
quarter of my
video.
audience. I told you, India's a quarter, the Philippines is a quarter, and America's half. So I get half from the states, and then the other half from those places. So I'm grateful for that.
Right. Yeah, I think we're like 70% America, and then it's spread out like England and then fucking Africa, all over. Yeah, that's the part right here. I'm just gonna flip the phone around. That's the part where I was. The Fed walked up on me, where people was locked down at right there.
Yeah, the
They're
soccer
pretty.
field.
Yeah, yeah. They be playing
When you
soccer. It's
when you're
hype
done with it,
over
you can
here.
leave that candle down here with me. I'll take that candle. No, there's nothing in it. Here, take it. Empty candles. They make bubbly noises.
Yeah, dog. So you gonna party? 100K?
I mean, I might go out. today, but ain't really nothing to do. It's really shitty here, raining. Like I looks like it's raining near you too. So like
Yeah.
half the country's all miserable today. It ain't always sunny in Philly.
But no, oh yeah. No, I just want the right route in the neighborhood. I wanted to get the Detroit sign. I must have went the wrong way.
Yeah, I was like, where's that John? I was gonna ask you.
Yeah, I'd have to go back. Fuck that. I'll get it though. I was gonna get it the other day, but I was like, fuck that. And it looked whack as fuck, dog. I was like, man, this shit looks whack, but I ain't gonna hate on it. I see people talking shit like, oh, y'all just hating anything y'all they do, they hate. Duh, duh, duh. I'm talking shit about dude in this track.
Hmm.
He was getting some hate for that.
Who?
The
J.
dude did
Cole?
the diss track on the sign.
Uh. What do you think about J. Cole apologizing though, man? What do you
J.
think about
Cole.
that?
Man, I don't think he
Somebody was
should.
telling me that he wants to be like he's like Snapple. Because you remember how like it was like Coke's number one, Pepsi's number two, and Snapple's like, well, they could do whatever they want. They got no pressure. They number three. That's you know what I mean? He's number three. You know what I mean? There's Kendrick and Drake, and then you got him. He's number three, but and once he
Yeah,
became number one, and then he had to actually have that heat like Kendrick and Drake get every day. He didn't want that shit. He's like, nah. So he's like, I'm fine being Snapple. You know what I mean?
yeah. Yeah, I caught
I'm
y'all's live. You and Antonio and shit. OJ Simpson. I knew
hell yeah.
Black Antonio wanted to do that shit. I talked to him earlier and shit, and he was like, kind of sad about it. He was a huge OJ fan. He got like I don't know how many jerseys.
Yeah, I love OG, man. I told you when I was in school and they read the verdict when I went to Paxton Howell, like primarily white school. They said OJ not guilty. I'm like, yeah. And then everybody in school was like, no, how could you say that, John? Everybody's all fucking mad at me, coming at me and shit. Like it was crazy. But I was like, I thought like like if you could beat the case and you're found innocent, fucking right, yo. You know what I mean?
Yeah, yeah,
Like I said, I think AC did it, man. I really do. If you're willing to drive that dude and do everything for that man, you know what I mean? You want to kill for him? You know what I mean? He owes his whole career to him.
yeah.
AC,
Um,
why they like OJ?
no,
Why they flashing the lights?
but then again, the son kind of makes sense too. Cause
Yeah, I didn't even know that he had an older son like that. I didn't even know that. I thought he had
yeah,
like a young son. And then Blantonio
probably
didn't know he had an older son.
smaller hands, but strong. I mean, OJ strong. He's probably strong. You know what I'm saying? So,
Yeah, whoever did it was real strong because they completely disconnected the domes. You know what I mean? I heard on the
and like,
Cole.
if my son, if I knew my son did some shit like that, I take the rap. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I would too.
So
But he didn't take the rap though. He fought it. He didn't
yeah,
take the rap. I never understood why he was liable for money in the civil suit. That doesn't make sense to me. If you're found innocent in a murder, how can you have to pay restitution and money to the Goldman family and the Cole Simpson family if you know what I mean? You didn't get charged with the murder. I don't understand. Like, if you was innocent, why you gonna get? How you gonna have to pay money? That shit never made sense to me. You know what I mean?
yeah, restitution, shit.
Yeah, but no, I'm saying they had a civil case after the murder case, and then after that shit, then he got what you call? He got found guilty and had to pay money back. But if you're found, that shit never made sense to me. How can you find him guilty when he didn't commit the murder? Supposedly, he was innocent on that. He was in it. You know what I mean? That shit don't make sense to me.
Let's see what this bees looking like. I wasn't roll blunt up, go down to the cemetery and smoke.
Hmm.
Doctor
Yeah, that's
Dispensary.
what I was trying to. Bubble up my candler. You know what I mean?
Damn, I could have jumped on the freeway right here and caught the sign. Dang.
You get points at the dispensary too, though, even though you don't have your card because it's legal in your
Yeah,
state.
yeah, you get points. Yeah, every like week or two, I get like a free quarter, something like that, with points,
Yeah,
half, something like that.
yeah, that's cool. I told you, dispensary for my crib is like on my block. I moved to my house because I have a dispensary on my street. That's why I moved here.
Yeah, I got one like a 5 minute drive from me.
Yeah, like this is like I go there, everybody knows my name. It's like my cheers. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Hey, John. I bring my kids there with me and shit. Some people are like, "Oh, that's messed up. Why are you bringing your kids to the weed store?" I'm like, "It's my medicine." People bring their kids to the state store, no problem though. I don't get it. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Oh, they can come to the States. You brought them to a marijuana store? You're a piece of shit. Are you kidding me?
Yeah, we need to get these eyes up. Get these eyes up.
Yeah. But it's like
Y'all
usually on the
smoke right.
rewatches, yo. Like last night, me and Blantonio, when I finished, we had like 391 viewers. And then when I look back, it was like close to 700 today. So I got like almost double rewatched. You know what I mean? So people
Yeah.
came back and rewatched this shit. I think because of the picture of OJ helped me get attention,
Yeah,
you
that
know.
happens. Yeah.
But we start
That's
out like
what
190, so it went down, you know what I mean? But we still have a couple people in here, which is still cool. And it's like, I think the rewatch, you'll be surprised with the numbers.
Smash like, y'all. Shout out to
Yeah.
the Philippines. Shout out to India. Shout out to the
Shout out to
world.
Detroit. Yeah. Shout out to
Hip
Philly.
hop
Shout out to
worldwide.
everybody.
Hip hop worldwide.
And I did yesterday in my post, I figured I had to tag you guys. I want to start doing posts with you guys now. I don't know if you've seen that. I did a post with Blantonio
Yeah,
yesterday.
I
Yeah,
commented on it.
yeah, I figured out how to do that now. You put the at symbol and then the name will come up. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
I didn't know that
yeah,
before because I was
yeah.
doing hashtag, you know, Hood Smoker Podcast. If you do at the Hood Smoker Podcast, then you're tagged. And then, yeah, so I'm going to do that more often now
Yeah, good look. Yeah, that's dope.
because I
Yeah,
want
yeah.
you guys to be up there too and shit. You know what I mean? I want you guys to have your own, I want everybody to have a fucking plaque. You know what I mean? This shit's not just for me. This is for everybody. I wouldn't have been Chestermcfly if it wasn't for you guys. Like, who the fuck? Who's John? Who's this guy? And I'm like, it's Chestermcfly. You know what I mean? So I was like, fuck it. I'm just changing my name. And then the shit blew up, yo. If I didn't change the name, like, would I have all these subscribers? Probably not.
Right, right. No, don't change the name. Chestermcfly. He's famous. Got 100K subscribers.
Hell yeah. 40 away from Tubby Kelly. Talib. Talib
He's
Fib.
in that dog. He's probably watching you too, like this motherfucker. This motherfucker.
I told you when you type in Talib, like on the hashtag on YouTube, Blantonio's videos come up, some of your video and my videos come up, like above Talib's, like in the search bar under shorts. If you go type in hashtag Talib on YouTube, we come up before Talib does in the
Yeah,
hashtag.
I believe it. I ain't clicked on a hashtag, but I believe it.
Yeah, type it in and look at the shorts, and you'll see like, oh shit, like you know what I mean. That's how I noticed that one video started blowing up, and then I seen Blantonio's and shit. I was like, that's pretty cool.
Yeah, yeah. So the telefibs pop up because
Yeah,
we
yeah,
put
they pop up.
a hashtag
I'm a
on there.
conscious rapper. That was like I think number one.
Yeah, that one took off. Shit, it took off on his page, like within hours and shit. Had more views than any of his other shit on there. So, but he kept it up. Kept it up, and then he got took down his old Instagram.
Sorry about that. I keep getting phone calls and shit.
Very good. I'm gonna see if I can get it. I'm jumping on 94 this way. I'm gonna see if I can get the sign. This way. I don't know if I can on the this side of the road because I know it's on the other side. But if the planes can see it, I should be able to see it from the freeway, right?
I mean, if it's a hill,
Let's see.
Stupid fucking truck.
Yeah, I mean, I hate them motherfuckers. Think they own the road.
Yeah. First time when I first was driving, I was driving in the middle of both the trucks on both sides in the rain. It was hot. It was terrifying. I froze up under the bridge a little bit. There you go.
Okay, here we go. Here we go. We're coming up to it. I'm slowing down. Everybody's gonna get mad.
Yeah,
I don't
I'm
give a
trying to
fuck.
see this.
Well, all right, we're gonna see it from the back view though.
Is that it on that red? No.
I'm looking at me crazy as hell, drive flying by me and shit. Did you see it? I couldn't look at the
No.
phone. I
Was it the
opened up the
red?
window.
The red? Like, was it red? Like on the
It was green.
on the grass?
It was green on the grass.
No, I saw like, yeah, I didn't see it. That was probably mulch. I seen mulch. I thought they spelled the mulch out Detroit.
Oh, I don't know. I didn't see that. No, they're doing landscaping and putting lights on it. They're still working on it. They're supposed to put like 3 in Detroit.
You should be out like when they do that draft and be going live. I guarantee you, get a lot of viewers.
I
A
plan
lot
on
of viewers.
it.
I want to go
I
live with you
plan
then.
on
I definitely want to go live with you when you do those
Yeah,
fucking
and I'll
the
talk to
draft.
different football fans and shit. You know, people from everywhere. I
Yeah,
had to
you got
go
to
live.
interview Eagles fans and shit. Interview Eagles fans. Like you'll. I'm telling you, motherfuckers are crazy. You don't understand how Eagles fans are. They're nuts, especially when they're drunk. You get some drunk Eagles fans, you'll ask them about Dallas. They'll tell you some funny shit.
Lions out. I have all Lions gear on and shit down there.
See, we don't have a problem with the Lions because like we don't, you know what I mean? We don't really play them that much. They're not in our division. So like I don't have a problem, even though you're an NFC team. I just don't like the Cowgirls. I hate our division really. I hate everybody. I hate the Redskins. I hate the Dallas Cowgirls, and I hate the Giants, the New Jersey Midgets.
That's how it is. With me, it was like
They the
Green
worst team
Bay.
to ever win a Super Bowl. You know that. The Giants Super Bowl wins, like the past 2 times they won with Eli, the worst team to ever get to the Super Bowl. Twice. Like they only won by a lucky helmet catch and Wes Welker drop. Look at both them Super Bowls. I ain't lying. They get mad when I say that shit. It's true though. Motherfucker had he had Stickum on his helmet. He caught that shit. David Tyree. You ever hear about him after that play?
Oh,
Exactly. David Tyree. You remember that play in the Super Bowl when he caught that shit from Eli on the helmet and shit when they beat the Patriots the first time? Remember that?
I don't
The
remember.
undefeated Patriots. The Patriots were undefeated. You don't remember that shit? And they played the
Yeah, I
Giants in the
remember
Super Bowl.
that. I remember
Yeah, yeah.
that.
And they had Plexico and shit, and then they threw it to David Tyree at the end. Whatchamacallit? They scored a touchdown with Randy Moss, the Patriots, so it looked like they were going to win. And then they got lucky. Eli threw it to the dude. He caught it on his helmet, man. That's how they won the game, man. Lucky helmet catch. I always clown on them, though, because, you know, if they had to play the Eagles in the playoffs, they lose. Or if they had to play us to get to the playoffs, they lose every year. I like New York people. I like the people from there. I just don't like the teams. That's it. You know what I mean?
I can't stand Green Bay, dog. I can't stand them at all. I really can't stand Green Bay. They came here when they had what's his name with the long blonde
A-Rod,
hair.
Aaron Rodgers, or
They had
Aaron Rod-
Aaron Rodgers. He said the shit too, and Clay
I know he's
Matthews.
yeah. Clay, we had his brother. His brother was
Yeah, they
garbage.
came here to play Detroit, and they were like, it was during Thanksgiving. Shit.
We had Corey Matthews on the Eagles. His brother, he's terrible.
Yeah, it was the Thanksgiving day game, and they were talking shit. They were like, "Who the fuck would want to live in Detroit? Who the fuck? This is a shitty ass city." They were just dogging Detroit. Clay Matthews and Aaron Rodgers and shit. They're like, "I never played in Detroit. I never played. Fuck this shit. There's a dog. Like fuck them. Like fuck the Green Bay Packers.
Who the fuck wants to live in Green Bay? If they didn't have the Packers, nobody give a fuck about Green Bay. Real shit, yo. I had a roommate that was a Green Bay Packers bandwagon, not fan, bandwagon that lived with me. If you ain't from Green Bay, you a bandwagon. I used to clown him all the time. He's like, yeah, they were my team. I picked them. I'm like, yeah, bandwagon then. That's what happened though. A lot the Eagles were bad. So like in the '90s, a lot of people turned their back on the Eagles. Not me. You know what I mean? They turned their back on the Eagles, man, and they jumped on Dallas or Green Bay. I was like, these guys is corny, man. Stay loyal.
We played Philly not too long ago. Thanksgiving. I know we lost, but I'm pretty sure Philly played us on Thanksgiving. Like last couple of years.
You guys always get Thanksgiving. I don't know why. You guys always get Thanksgiving.
Detroit and Dallas, I think, are the only two teams that play every Thanksgiving.
Yeah. And you get that turk ducking. You know. Did you ever eat one of them?
Yeah, no, I ain't never ate one, but I see the turkey with all the legs and shit.
Yeah, turkey, a duck, and then the chicken on the inside of the duck. Turk ducking.
Right. Yeah. I'm about it. I gotta head back. I gotta go get some food and shit like that. Oh, that's dope. You got 100K subscribers, dog. Shit. That's so good. You'd be at 500,000 soon. Shit,
no, that's the next.
Once you get that million, you're gonna be shit. Lost connection. We lost just.
No, we good. No, my mom. I just keep getting phone calls. I keep denying them. I gotta get off in a second anyway, though.
Shit, once you get up there around like a 500,000, you're gonna be riding around in a Lambo and shit, like the rest of the YouTubers doing this shit when you get up there.
Yeah. I mean, the thing is, I gotta get better with the videos. I gotta start doing more regular videos and getting them Johns popping. That's my next goal.
Yeah.
Because I get the shorts to pop off, even the lives, but the regular videos, I don't. It's harder to get regular videos to pop off.
Yeah, the shorts are good. Go viral real quick. Like get a lot of views and shit, but you don't get the time. You know what I'm saying? Shit like watch time. Unless they keep watching them, you should get the one they keep watching. I'm still getting shit on that 50 Cent. I'm talking about free. Still getting
that's your viral joint. Yeah, you get how many views you have on that viral joint, and you get like you check your live views and your like I'm just curious about that. How many views you get on that? Like still,
right now, I can't check it on the freeway.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's not like your shit. It's a few million. Few million views. I get a lot of comments. I guess that's touching topic. 50.
Yeah, I mean,
it got to the point where I couldn't even comment back to people because there was so many.
Yeah, I can't do that on mine either. On the Bruce Lee the shit out of him, I can't answer. It's always people saying it's fake, and like it's all these weirdos like that. I'm like, I don't care. Let them say that. I tell them thank you when they say it's fake. I'm like, this is acting. I'm like, thank you. But yeah, I got like 6 or 7 remixes on that jump now too, which helps me get views as well, I think.
Yeah, I got 6, 7 remixes. I checked it last night or yesterday. I was talking to you. I think it was like 6, 7 remixes on the 50 one.
Yeah, when you go to it like on in YT Studio and you go to like the live thing, it's the last 60 minutes. Scroll down, see like if the number is moving up. If it's moving up, then that shit's gonna be hitting for a minute. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it's always been going up, just not as fast as it did when it shot straight up. But it's always it's still going up and shit, still going up. And I just dropped another one That's
I didn't
going
think
up.
mine was gonna keep going up. Like that shit was like, I don't know. I told you every couple days, like every week, it seems like, or every couple weeks that they turn it off and nothing happens, and then all of a sudden it goes back up. It's so weird.
Right.
Like I won't get no views on it. Like that's what happened. But I don't know if it's like when they're supposed to like be doing a pay period or something. You know what I mean? Like if it had something
Yeah.
to do with that, because it was just weird. Because then the next day it kind of adjusted itself. The numbers went up, but not on that video. It was weird. Like froze it for a minute.
Yeah. No, they'll send you a check. You get a check like once a
Yeah, I
month.
told you. They told me. I figured it out. They're going to send me at the end of in May and shit. So this money's just going to keep building up, and I'm almost at like $500 I made off this shit so far.
Hell yeah. That's dope. That's dope as fuck. Hell yeah. I'm getting it up to a million, dog. Million you can get banking, dog. Off a
But that,
million.
yeah, I'm not getting another trophy till I get to a million. You know that. Like, I gotta
Oh,
wait to a million now. Yeah, it's
man.
100,000. Then you gotta get to a million, and then I think like after that, like only specialty channels get other shit. I
I gotta
seen them.
fuck.
They gave what's his name? What's that dude's name? Mr. Beast. They gave him like a red ruby one or some shit. Like I never
That
seen
dude's
no
out
shit
of
like.
control, though. Yeah, Mr. Beast is out of control, though. That motherfucker. He's like the king of YouTube and shit.
Yeah, he killing it.
Yeah. But he gives away a lot of money too and shit. Like,
Yeah,
does
he puts
shit.
it all back into it. He says all the money he makes, he just puts back into his business, and it just keeps growing and growing.
He's making so much money anyway.
And he makes chocolate now. He makes a lot of money on chocolate.
Oh, I didn't know that.
You know, yeah, they're called Feastables or something. They sell them everywhere. Shout out, Mr. Beast. You better. I promote them
Yeah,
shits if
shout
you
out
want me
Mr.
to.
Beast. We need Mr. Beast on the Hood Smoker podcast.
I
Mr.
would love
Beast,
that.
Mr. Beast, Mr. Beast, Mr. Beast. Seems like eyes start going up.
And then he had one of his dudes I seen on there, like
Some
became.
people try to say he's fake though, that shit's fake. Like when he goes to those other countries and help people and shit like that. I don't believe
Yeah, I
that
seen
though.
that.
That's haters. This shit is hating on other YouTubers. Hating on them. Yeah, I'm about to drive through this Arby's and shit, get me and the wife and my son some food and shit. Yeah, that's
Yeah, I'm
dope,
about to
dog.
go see what the heathens are doing.
Congratulations on the 100K.
Thank you.
100K. Yeah,
Yeah, in this video, you'll see this one will get a lot of views too. I think, like on the rewatch.
hell yeah, hell yeah. No, it was up there for a minute and shit. And we got some comments up in here from other countries and shit, but shit, that's dope.
Yeah,
Shit, any rappers out there from other countries want to get on the show? We had rappers from Jamaica on the show. We've had rappers from Africa. We've had rappers from England, London. We had rappers from Canada,
the
Mexico.
Philippines has the most amount of battle rap leagues I heard in the world, like in the
Oh,
world. Yeah, they have like all these leagues I was watching because they battle. It's like sport over there. Like they love that shit.
that's
Like hip
dope.
hop's huge. They're huge on hip hop because like the Philippines, America used to own the Philippines. You know that?
The
And like we
what?
gave it. America used to own the Philippines till like the 1980s, and they gave it back to them
Oh,
and shit. Yeah, so they have a lot of. It's like they very Americanized. You know what I mean? They like hip hop and sneakers and shit.
yeah. Well, shit, I don't want to be sit. You see, I'm in the drive-through at
I
Arby's,
got you.
but I don't want to have dead space and be ordering food and all that shit.
No, that's cool. I'm about to hop off anyway.
Yeah, congratulations. We almost did an hour, so yeah. And we get the plaque. Definitely. I don't care if it's the biggest rapper in the world and shit. You gonna come on there and we gonna show it and celebrate it. But
Yeah.
yeah, I'm gonna order this food, dog. And I'll get at you in a little bit.
All right, got it.
All right, man. Congratulations again, dog. Remember, we got from South Central Cartel. Hold
All
on one
right,
second, please.
I'll be
Yeah,
there.
yeah, South Central Cartel Zone, fucking Havoc the mouthpiece, legend. But yeah. But I'll holler at you, dog. Much love. Salute.
All right, got it. Peace. Chen down.
Yeah. I don't even know how to get up this shit.